East Hampton School Board, we are live.
Welcome. Can I have a motion to call the meeting to order?
I make it.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. It's good to have kids do that with you, for sure. Makes it much better. All right, so. Dr. Soriano?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
So, I think I said this to you last time, we're going to have a presentation from our Do Good, Be Good club members and Mr. Cataletto, and they are here, and each of them is eager to present. I just want to remind you that this is a brand new club experience for us in our second year, currently not funded by the school district or the board. I was able to secure two $15,000 grants from PIPE, which is a local group for good. And in fact, I think you have an agenda item a little bit later to accept that second $15,000 grant to be able to fund the club. And then it's my hope that it would be a seed experience and seed money that I think I would be proposing in the spring, that we take it over as a permanent club. It's really different and unusual, as you'll hear from the students. They meet every other Saturday, and it's an extended experience under the direction and guidance of Mr. Cataletto, who Mr. Ryan reminded us was indeed a lifeguard, and that actually had been talking with David, and he did save someone's life in his teens because of his lifeguard training. So that's pretty amazing. I just learned that after you mentioned something at the board meeting. So with that, I would like to turn over our lifesaver and teacher.
Thank you, Dr. Serrano. We're excited to be here tonight and just share a little bit about our Do Good, Be Good Club, or the DGBG, we're known as. And so we started last year, so it's been about a year. And we've met from Montauk to Wayne-Scott. We've done all different types of endeavors, activities. We meet on Saturday or Sunday, usually about 3 hours. And we've just had a really great experience. And we're helping our community, but students are feeling good about themselves. And it kind of hopefully lends itself to a catalyst for future endeavors into, civic duty, like all of you here tonight. So we're gonna share. I got some slides from last year. We've already had a few activities this year, and we're gonna start off with Natalie, who's gonna share a little bit. And she's gonna speak a little about this first slide right here. Nice and loud. Okay?
The Do Good Be Good Club was very busy last year and starting to get busy again this year. Here are a few activities we helped with. We went out to Montauk to shovel oyster shells into biodegradable mesh bags that were used as a foundation for our oysters we've installed in 3 Mile Harbor by high school students and their science project.
All right, these slides here out of the Shellfish Hatchery in Montauk. These are the biodegradable potato starch bags, and high school students had this project going on. We helped with them. We made like at least 100 bags we filled up with oysters, and now that it's a reef in 3 Mile Harbor. All right, next up is Allison. Come on up. And by the way, Allison and Sam and Nicholas are 6th graders, and Natalie is our 7th grader, so she did it all last year. She's our president, actually, so let's give her a round of applause. Sometime in the rain and the cold, she's been there, so thanks. Wonderful. All right, Allison.
This Saturday, we will help catch eelgrass seeds onto clam shells that will be dropped into Napig Harbor. This symbolic relationship between clam and eelgrass allows each species to thrive in our water.
Right. And this was from last year at the Shellfish Hatchery on Gann Road. We're going to do that again on Saturday from Saturday afternoon. So if anyone wants to swing by, check it out. Right, and then we presented at the trustee meeting. There's Natalie. All right, next up is Nicholas. Come on, Nick.
On October 8th night, on Sunday, October 5th, we helped out at the East Hampton town's largest climb contest. It was a beautiful day and lots of fun. We all had different jobs on rotating around. For example, we helped with face painting the younger kids, working at the food table, standing out hot dogs and clams on a half shell. We also kept the grounds clean and helped empty garbage bins throughout the 3-hour event.
There's just a few other. We're in the parades. Here we are at the Flint Academy helping out with an exhibit and a show. Here's this was the yearbook picture, Santa Parade, St. Patty's Parade. And here we are cleaning plaques around the village, helping out with EIS. Sarah's mom, Olivia, and a ton of other stuff. And then Sam is going to finish up here.
Beach cleanup. On October 18th, we volunteered for a beach cleanup. It was a beautiful fall day and we collected trash from Beach Lane in Wainscott to George Pond. We found over 500 pieces of garbage and microplastics. This weighed up to over 100 pounds. We also found numerous dead seagulls and cormorants, which likely ingested plastics that caused their deaths. Overall, we had a good time, helped out our town, and felt good about ourselves after.
You guys, let's all stand up.
Hey, David, how many members now?
So that's a good question, John. Since last year, we've had at least 50 students participate and get involved in different activities depending on schedules, because we know weekends are really busy because we're usually on Saturdays. But we've had at least 50 students who've been impacted by this. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Any other questions?
Very cool. Great. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice job.
Keep doing good and being good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good job, Natalie.
New to the school?
Miss Kira?
Hi, Karen.
Hi,
Hello.
you did a terrific job.
That was wonderful.
So yesterday we had an extremely productive professional development day at John Marshall. Our classroom teachers spent a good part of the day looking at both state exam data and local data and identifying areas that we have room for growth and talking about how we can best use the data both in the classroom and some state exams to inform our instruction. It was an awesome collaboration because for the first time, we really involved all different content areas. So it was really interesting for our pre-K teachers, let's say, who haven't looked at this type of data in quite some time to be part of the conversation, and our phys ed teachers to be part of that conversation. So it really allowed for professional collaboration yesterday. And just to have that space and time is so meaningful for the teachers to have those conversations. Because on a day-to-day, you know, it's go, and then go some more. And our paraprofessionals and TAs, thanks to Assistant Superintendent Fromm, had a really fruitful day. They participated in 2 workshops. They did some CPR training, and then through a company that we've been working with, the district's been working with for some time, CMDI, worked on de-escalation strategies with students. So, you know, so many of our paraprofessionals are working one-on-one with our students. So they had very meaningful and valuable professional development workshops yesterday as well. So it was a great day. We're also excited next week to welcome back Grit Ninja. Thank you to the PTA for sponsoring them to come back. They will be with us on Wednesday, the 12th, which is the day right after Veterans Day. So again, thank you PTA. Kindergarten through 5th grade will be participating in that program. And then I also wanted to thank the board for approving out of the repair reserve, we're able to purchase new cafeteria tables and they look fantastic. So please, the next time you're in the building, come take a look. The seats are much more comfortable and importantly, they're much easier for our custodial staff to be moving around that you know, the former tables had really reached the end of their life.
The former tables were the were the circular or whatever, what were they?
We still did
They're
a
still the same.
combination. So, on the exterior, we have the long tables and there are
Right.
the round tables on the inside.
In the middle, okay, okay, great.
But, they look great and, we're grateful to have them.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sarah?
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to let you know, a big shout out to our guidance department for November 1st deadlines. We submitted 1,027 college applications, which is huge. So thank you to our guidance counselors, our teachers who wrote letters of recommendations, our families who supported students, our seniors who stuck it through and might be getting off the struggle bus soon. So truly like a huge accomplishment. And, you know, when we talk in numbers, it's one thing, but that translates to opportunities for kids and opening up doors for their futures. So a lot goes into that behind the scenes. So I just truly want to thank our teachers and our guidance department. And just to piggyback on Karen, our conference day work yesterday was incredibly fruitful. We similarly took some time to look at our data and comparing our regents results to that of the state and that of Suffolk County, looking at where are we above, where are we below, and of course, how can we adjust our instructional practices and how does that data inform our instruction, and it was really helpful for them to have that time. And out of that time, I have to hand it to all of our coordinators. They really set it up so that teachers dove in department by department and were able to have really fruitful and productive conversations about what are we doing well and where do we need to adjust, especially in the areas of meeting next gen standards. So it was really, I will say, time well spent. And they were busy all day with that. We took a small break, if you will, at 10 to balance the data. We did have a speaker come in from our Stony Brook partnership, Dr. Jared Pachter, and he is he has a family practice on the North Fork, and he's also inpatient and outpatient director at Quanticut, which is the substance abuse part of Stony Brook. But he gave an outstanding talk about student wellness and sort of the new landscape of student wellness. He covered, it's really hard to talk about what he covered because he covered so much, but he talked about everything from trauma-informed teaching practices, how, just the way we ask questions can change a student response. He talked about sleep patterns with students. And then it was really nice because he rounded it out with scientific ways of, improving teacher wellness, kind of that, airplane theory that you have to take care of yourself in order to take care of others. So he's an outstanding speaker, and it was a kickoff to our Stony Brook partnership with staff presentations. So it went over really well. Just a reminder, as the government shutdown and as food subsidy programs may be impacted, and that could impact our East Hampton high school families. Just a reminder that we do have our food pantry here, and that is up and running. And if anybody needs to utilize that, Aubrey Peterson and Natasha Tumbarello, as well as any of our support staff, just in case anyone's listening, I put out a parent square, but just to get the word out. And then last but not least, and Stella may mention it, so I don't want to steal her thunder, our health fair is this Thursday from 4 to 6. And Miss Santa has really been the spearhead behind that, but it is all student run. They have done all the work, all the legwork. So please join us on Thursday.
Good, thank you, Sarah.
Sarah, I had a quick question.
Yes.
How's everything going with the cell phones and the Yonder?
That's a great question. It is going really well.
Okay.
It is going so great. I have to tell you, the students have been outstanding. It's like they did not skip a beat with switching to Yonder. There were very few, there was very little resistance, for lack of a better word. They have They've been really great. Teachers have noticed that they are able to, there's more student-to-student interaction, and they've also noticed there's more teacher-to-student interaction, maybe at those 2 minutes at the end of class when you're done, you know, where it was time to go on your phone. They're talking with students more, students are talking with each other more. So knock on wood, it's going really well, and I credit that to, you know, our students and the support of our families. So great, yeah.
Great.
Thanks for asking.
Thank you. Kathy?
Well, we're wrapping up the fall. Boys golf team had a great run, lost in the quarterfinals. It was an incredible season. Girls volleyball had one of its most successful Dig Pink fundraisers this year. They raised $22,400.
Wow.
It was an amazing job by our coaches and our athletes. Girls swimming has 4 student athletes heading to the state championships, and we have the county championships this Sunday at Stony Brook. If you're bored at 9 a.m., it's a really great event to go watch. A little hot, so wear shorts and a t-shirt. Field hockey had a good season, missed the playoffs by 1 game. Girls soccer had its most successful season in years, and we're looking forward to the future. Boys soccer didn't have the season they wanted, but they fought hard until the end. Boys volleyball had a great season. They're very young, and they ended up losing in the playoffs to West Islip, who was the second seeded team in the county. Girls tennis had a great playoff run and lost in the quarterfinals of the county championship. Boys and girls cross country are still running. They will compete tomorrow at the Sunken, at Section 11 Championships at Sunken Meadow at 1 p.m. So that'll be a good run. Cheerleading team has really good numbers this year, and they battled through the elements on last Thursday night in the pouring rain.
Oh,
In the third quarter, I went over and talked to Simone. I said, okay, so here's the deal. If we score a touchdown or at the end of the third quarter, you guys can go. As I turn around, Alex Davis is running down the sideline of the ball, and the kids ran past me to get on the bus. It was awesome. With that being said, football's having an amazing season, and they will play Islip on Friday night at 6:00, and I definitely think we're gonna win.
okay.
Great. No question.
Are you sure? You wanna talk about the pool?
Stella?
So you talked a little bit about the October deadline, but I think from a student perspective, it's a lot of stress relieved. And I also want to say thank you to the guidance department because they've been amazing. They have first and ninth period open to anyone who needs help. And also they've been really, really good about just fitting as much students as they can in their schedule. I know I've been bothering Ms. Piero a lot, so it's really nice that they care a lot about their students. And then the health fair is tomorrow. It's from 4 to 6. And as you said, it's Miss Santa's guidance, but it's completely student run. And it's the first one ever, so it's really exciting. The whole community is invited, all ages. And we're gonna have the East Hampton Healthcare Foundation, some mental health services, the retreat, and we're also gonna have puppies with art. And we're gonna have a clothing exchange hosted by the Fashion Club on November 12th. So it's right before the bond meeting, if anyone wants to.
That's great.
And yeah, student morale is high, everything's handed in. We had a really nice break yesterday.
Next deadline, the 15th? Is that the next round?
Yes.
All right. Not to get you, like, to ruin your day. Good. Okay. So consent agenda, actually, public comment first, right? Anybody have a public comment? LTV, do you have anybody with a public comment?
We have no one on the lines right now. That's it.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, and then moving on to the superintendent's report and recommendations. Item number 1, recommend that the board approve the instructional appointment of Rico Gutierrez. Oh, they always give me the wrong name. To the position of secondary Spanish teacher, leave replacement. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second? It's pretty self-explanatory.
For teachers only, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 2. Let's see, recommend the board accept a letter of resignation from Yuri Mergen to the position of part-time custodial worker 1, and that the board approve a non-instructional appointment of Yuri Mergen to the position of custodial worker 1. I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Part-time to full-time.
Okay. Congratulations. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 3, recommend the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Alexandra Mon to the position of custodial worker 1. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Discussion?
Replacement.
Replacement? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations. Number 4, recommend the board approve the non-instructional appointment of Nayeli Crochambo to the provisional position of office assistant, Spanish speaking. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second? Any discussion?
Replacement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 5, recommend the board grant Stephanie Quigley tenure in the tenure area of music, effective December 12th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Second? No discussion, right? There's nothing to discuss about that.
Stephanie on leave, but when she comes back, she's been waiting for this because she's
Yeah.
had children. So,
Gotcha. All right.
so I think she's listening now, so.
Hey, Stephanie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations. Congratulations,
Yeah.
exactly. Number 6, recommend the board approve the amended tenure extension of Abigail Down, teaching assistant. Have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 7, recommend the board accept with gratitude the following donations for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
This is, I think, what Dr. Soriano was talking about. Thank you very much for the donations. Much appreciated. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 8, recommend that the board approve the contractual agreements for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 9, recommend the board approve the participation in the after-school snack component of the community eligible provision for the balance of the 2025-26 school year at the East Hampton Middle School and the John M. Marshall Elementary School. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
I'll second.
Second? Any discussion?
Sam can explain it to the public.
Second add-on.
This is going to be snacks will be available after school for students who are there for enrichment purposes or remedial purposes. It's a snack that has a beverage. It's usually milk or juice, and then there's some sort of snack component. It's going to be run through our cafeteria program, and it's at no cost for all students who are participating in those programs, regardless of their family's ability to pay.
Great.
So anytime you stay after school is that sports too, or just for if you're staying after for clubs or?
It's mostly if you're staying after school for the homework club at John Marshall,
Okay.
or a select number
because you would have
of
sports,
clubs at the middle school that meet the qualifications.
Okay.
In project,
I just wanted to give everyone a quick notice. We do have one caller on the line. Just wanted to let you know.
We'll get to them in a second. Thank you.
Thank you.
do they provide with our after school?
They do.
They
yes.
provide snacks? Now, is there a program that gives it at no expense to the district? Is that what this is?
So this program is run in the same concept as what our breakfast and lunch program is run. It's
Right.
run through New York State Education Department. I'm not sure exactly the source of food for Project Most, but this is not connected to that. If you are a student who's staying after school and you're in Project Most, but you're also attending the homework club, then this snack will be available for you.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 10, recommend the board approve the student trip for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 11, recommend the board approve the change order under the EHS Cafe Patio Electrical Work Contract number 2 for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Second. Discussion?
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see it's a negative, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. I noticed that too.
Doing something that we said it was.
That's rare, let's just say.
We'll take it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 12, recommend that the board approve the first reading of the amended policy district wellness, policy number 5661. Can I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second? Do we vote on it? Or just acknowledge it?
Yeah,
You're just approving that
the
reading.
addition here is in response to some suggestions from the wellness committee
Okay,
to add a component on mental health to the district's wellness policy.
great. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 13, recommend the board approve the budget transfers for the 2025-26 school year. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Discussion? Standard? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, now we are moving on. If I can get it to move on. It's not
Old
moving
business.
on. So we're at old business and one second.
Oh, yeah, when do we take a call?
So we have nothing in under old business. I can't even get beyond that. So
New business, our reminder community bond forum number 3, November 12th, 6 p.m. Community bond forum number 4, December 17th, that's 10 a.m. In addition to that, just for the board's information, we've been able to go to all 3 buildings, PTSAs. I also had a chance Monday to speak to East Hampton Rotary about the bond. So great questions. People send things in, so it's been a nice dialogue so far.
good. Back to public comment. Anybody here have a public comment? Sure. LTV, do you have a person on the line still?
Yes, we do. I'm unmuting them now.
Perfect. We're ready when they are.
Hello,
You
caller ending 5669. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Stephanie Quigley. I just wanted to call in and thank the board and the administration for appointing me tenure, and that I miss everybody, and I'm looking forward to being back December 1st.
Congratulations. You're the first caller
Thank you
we've
so
had.
much.
You're the first caller in like 3 years, but that's good too. You know it works. Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long time. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And we're glad you're
Stephanie.
watching.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I made a move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. That was good.